Okay, hi everyone and welcome to my video. Today I'm gonna be talking about my Christmas presents and they're all handmade. Honestly, just because I love crafting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty proud of myself. I've finished all the gifts before Christmas. Well, not finished, okay? I still need to work in some loose ends. But I pretend that is not the case. Like, the big part of making the gifts is done, so I feel like I can flex a little with it being done. I do need to admit, I started in July, I'm pretty sure, with my gifts. I planned them out very early this year because I just wanted to make sure that everyone got like a gift that they would love or that I would enjoy making for them. Just something that is like made by me and that I can show them like, I love you and it's Christmas. The things I've made, I'm gonna be showing, and I'm very excited. Like, I am in love with the gifts I've made. Also, I'm using a little mic. I know it doesn't work super well, but it's better than my phone's mic, which is like completely broken. At least when I use my front camera, and that's just very annoying. It makes like a noise. So, you know, the microphone is better. Okay, I think I'm gonna be starting off with the banger because we're gonna start with my older sister. She's moved out. There are a lot of pigeons there, and she feeds them, and they're so cute, and I know she loves them. Okay, so for a good while, I thought, okay, I'm just gonna teach myself how to do color work. I didn't. I started this cardigan right after I got my wisdom teeth taken out, and at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm tired. I don't want to learn new things. I just want to go with the flow and do this. So I ended up patchworking pigeons on a self-knit cardigan. And they're so cute. I just made like, or at least tried to make two somewhat symmetrical pigeons. Clearly they're not, but we can pretend they are. I did like buttons to match the pigeons. And honestly, I'm just really happy with this. She's gotten a cardigan from me before because it was like the first cardigan I ever knit, and I hated it at the time. Now I look back on it and I'm like, whoa, that's kind of sick. I did that like starting out. It was quite good for a beginner. But yeah, she owns that. She wears it a lot, probably a lot more than I would have if I kept it for myself. So I think that's good that I gave it. And that's why I also think she'll love this one. I've given her a crochet sweater as well before, with patchwork on it, so I know she loves like this entire look, and I'm just so excited for her to see it because I don't know, I've just been working on it for so long. I just can't wait to see her reaction, but I think it's gonna be a positive one. Okay, so next gift. We have a little bit of a grey theme going on here. No, this is for my other sister. And she knows what she's getting, so she's also the only one who's allowed to watch this video, because she specifically asked me to make this for her. And it's a bonnet, it's a beer bonnet, or like bonnet, I don't know. It doesn't even matter, it's super cute, and it's like a bow in the front, and it may look super big, but she asked me to make it big enough for her headphones to fit under it, so if she's taking a walk, she could like wear her headphones and so she's not cold. And the little ears are a reference to Freddy Fazbear. She loves FNAF and she asked me to, and so I deliver, you know. And then I've also made a bonnet for my grandma, but I cannot seem to find it right now. But I'll put in a picture. That bonnet is gorgeous. And it's a blend of mohair, acrylic, and wool. I'm pretty sure, so it's really good for the winter. I'm pretty sure that was like the first bonnet I've made, or at least the first knit bonnet I've made. And I was proud enough to give it as a gift, so that's great. That's like a new and exciting experience to love like the first thing you've made of something. But I cannot seem to find it. Okay, next gift. Okay, so for my dad, I have like two gifts. The reason why my dad is getting two gifts and nobody else is getting two gifts is because they're like smaller gifts, and also two things that are like time-wise easier done for me. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do two gifts. So I made a hat and My dad is bald. He's a bald man. And he gets cold. Okay, he gets cold very quick. I've already made him a hat that he wears outside. And then like a month ago he came to me and was like, can you please make me another one? Which I can sleep with because my bald head gets so cold. So I was like, yeah, of course. Like, that's an easy project for me. But he sleeps with it like every night. And that thing needs to get washed. And in the time the other one is getting washed, he needs another one. So my mom suggested, make another hat. So I was like, okay, I will. Then the other gift I made for him is a little plushie. And I'm in love with this little guy. I know he has the colors of a sheep, but he's not a sheep. He's like a fantasy animal. Like, you can see anything in this, or something like that. It was supposed to be more fantasy themed, but I just do not have the colors for that, or I cannot find the colors for that. Because yarn stores here, like when you're searching for fluffy yarn especially, they have quite basic colors. They don't go like all out. And it's always like, I mean, I can order yarn, but it just gets expensive. And also when I'm looking on the site to order yarn and it's like, you have to spend this much for free shipping, I will spend it. And that's not safe. That's not good for my bank account. Not at all. So, this baby it is! And I find him so cute, and he's super soft, but it's like a little fantasy sheep, but he's so stinking cute. I love him, and I'm sure my dad will love him as well, because my dad also lost the other plushie I gave him for his birthday, for like Father's Day a few years ago, and I love making that as well. So I think this was the perfect gift. Then another gift. I know where the gift is, but it's downstairs, and it's there for a reason, because it's like a little back charm keychain for my oldest sister's boyfriend, and it's like a little ladybug like back charm keychain, but I still need to add the lobster clasp. That's a hard word. And those lobster clasps are downstairs, so it's still downstairs, so I have a little reminder like, you need to put that on before Christmas. But yeah, and I find it very cute. I didn't really know what to make for him because I don't know him very well, but I think everyone loves a little ladybug keychain, unless you're like scared of bugs. Like, people who are scared of bugs, they aren't scared of ladybugs, right? That's also weird. Why are you not scared of ladybugs? You know what? Actually, I'm being a hypocrite. I am scared of certain bugs, but not of ladybugs. You know what? Whatever. I think he'll like it, and that's the point. And now the last gift. And this is the one I started in July. I've not fully finished it yet. I only need to work in the loose ends. No kidding, I will do that. No, I will. Let me show you! My mom has one of the coolest towels. Okay, guys, my mom is an icon. Yeah, she really knows how to dress, and the one thing that I know she loves are really long cardigans. I know she wasn't really searching for another colorful cardigan, but guess what? She didn't want to say. No, I know she'll love this one, especially because I made it. Okay, so at first I wanted to make a cardigan that was entirely like purple or something, like a light purple or something like that, because she really loves purple. But I was also trying to use up like a lot of my scrap yarn, especially like scraps of my acrylic yarn, because I had to do like a project for school and I used acrylic for that because it's the cheapest. And at that moment I didn't know a lot about like other fibers and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna use acrylic, considering I don't need to use a lot, but I need to use like a lot of colors. So I had like a lot of colors of that left. So I decided to make a long cardigan for my mom. And she's gorgeous. Okay, so ignore all the loose ends. Okay, I still need to work them in. She's so gorgeous. Oh my god. She's like so... It's such a long cardigan. but in my eyes, she's absolutely gorgeous. I love the colors. Look, it's obviously not my style. Look behind me. That is more my style, but I love it. And like, it's even convincing me to make like a smaller version for myself. But I'm still like, am I gonna wear that? Or like, I'm not sure yet, but I might. But at first I wanted to do like darker blue buttons, but I just couldn't find the exact color. And then it was like, oh, these buttons match like this part, and it's like overall fine with the other colors. And I was like, you know what? My mom loves funky colors, so she'll accept it. And so, this is the baby! And I love her. And that was everything I made for Christmas this year. And I'm really in love with everything I've made. I think my two favorites are the cardigans. Maybe just because I love cardigans. But also because I think I'm proud of those two because they take like a lot of time to make. And I'm proud that I finished them before Christmas. Almost finished them. Whatever. I also still need to block the color from the cardigan. But I might just tell my mom I'll block it after. Because I'd like to keep it as a surprise for now. And my room isn't big enough for it to like block flat on the floor. So that might happen after I've given her gifts. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll figure something out. But yeah, that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys feel a little bit inspired by the things I've made. And if you're working on Christmas gifts or anything yourself, let me know. I personally hope for next year that I'm gonna sew a bit more Christmas presents, because that's a new hobby I've been getting into, and I hope to be good enough this time next year that I can actually gift some of the things I'm making. So yeah, I'm overall like happy with the stuff I made, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. This was the first like long form video I've ever filmed, so that was definitely new for me. I hope I'll also enjoy editing. But we'll see. We'll see. I might crash out and never post this. We'll see. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye!